turn the light on. Alright, I'm not sure how good this live will be. It should be pretty good than the regulars. Wait for some people to come in here. I'm not able to do any intros or outros this way. I'm going live from the YouTube webcam setting. Because I want to talk to some people, and I'm going to make a video statement. And this video statement is about the rumor and false allegations claim put forth by the Workyverse and people like Durkee Lies YouTube account and many others. They're saying I abuse women, children, animals, and my grandfather. They're saying these things because they know that for months now they have been playing tricks on me, manipulating me, lying to me, doing deep research on who I am, getting little by little information they could, getting people to do background research, private eyes, and everything, all in an effort to make content. And what kind of content am I talking about? Content that is based off of another person's trauma or humiliation type content, like they did with the thing this morning of me seeing the video of them tricking my stepmother and father to talk to them on the phone, which I don't have a good relationship with my dad, and I've never had a good relationship with my stepmom. So all they did was drum out more negative bullshit. Nothing of substance, nothing true. I mean, the guy even admits that he doesn't have any, that there is no solid, because there is none. There is no evidence. It's just, it's such bullshit, man. Like, I can't. People don't seem to understand. Like, they've tagged Roma Army now because people have noticed that Roma Army shared a video that I reacted of hers, and she shared a post a little bit before that of mine. She was in my chat one day, and I have no idea why she would share these things. And then she gets a tag from some guy she doesn't know at all, kind of like me, but his thing is warning her about me. And he's not warning her about me. He's creating up a false narrative and talking shit about me towards her. And that's MC Lamahawk. And I said, so I tagged her in something. I said, look, I was like, these people that are telling you this stuff, they are part of what I've been talking to you about. Can I please have some community members come into this community, please? I don't want to be in their troll community. They say they're a troll community, and I fucked around by getting too close to their algorithm and in their type of videos and stuff, and I got reporting on stuff related to them, and they didn't like it, and I realized that, and so I don't want to keep fighting or going back and forth with them, nothing like that. I want them to leave me alone. And they don't want to leave me alone. They've made a website with my name, doxing it, Roma, my legal name to dox it. And I'm a nobody, like they said. I'm not no big YouTuber or anybody, but I am a regular American citizen who, by doxing my name and everything, they're making me less safe. By saying all this shit about me, they're making me even lesser safe and even more less desirable to click on YouTube. And that is the whole purpose of their vids and their posts tagging you. Their name didn't utter the word Roma Army before until I started saying your name. And I've been watching you for years, subscribe to you. I've never asked any YouTube creator for any type of help or reached out like this. And I've been on YouTube for years. I've only been a creator that not that long on here. And the short time I've been on here, I have had nothing but abuse, dirty tricks, gaslighting, and more used my way. And it's bullshit. And harassment made on my family and everything else. And it's bullshit they want to go to this public figure because they know, Roma, that if I get someone like you or anybody close to you to help me a little bit by just flooding me with, like, just some more people over here on this side, they'll start to see the shit that they do and their jig will be up. No, that's why. See, and then that person says things like that, and they wonder why. I mean, people just amaze me with the things that they'll say, and then wonder and go, "Oh, why'd you block me? Why'd you block me? Oh, well." Don't joke with me, Jaw. I'm not a great citizen. I'm not a perfect citizen, but I am a citizen. And I don't deserve to be gang mobbed. That's basically how they're mobbing me up, is like online. They're treating and acting me from a group mob mentality type thing. And that's fucked up. I've only been on YouTube making videos and had a channel since April. And I really didn't start really getting more active into this until June, July. And that's when I was thinking I was becoming friends with these people like Mr. Fusion and MC. And then about the end of July is when I started getting pulled back and started getting shit made about me by MC and Mr. Fusion and these other people. And then August it went on, September it's went on, October it's went on, and here we are in November, and it's went on all month long here in November. And we're approaching the next month. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Next month it'll be 5 months. This has actively been going on for 5 motherfucking months. People won't leave me alone. They wouldn't take an acceptance of an apology. They wouldn't take an apology and just leave me alone. Hell, I even gave up trying to get them to take videos down. I said, look, just quit tagging me and shit at least. So then you're not contacting me. And then I don't have a need or feel like a need to contact you back. Because you can't contact me first and then get mad when I respond back and call it stalking and harassment. No, it don't work like that. I mean, every time I say something back, and it's especially to one of their fangirls or something, immediately I'm getting threatened with an EPO and being called a stalker and stuff. And some of y'all that have been here, have been watching the whole time, y'all remember when Fusion and them came in later on after that, they apologized and they said, well, look, man, we took things too far. And then what they do, they turned around and they had a Workiverse meeting 2 days later. And they wonder why I switched up and stopped talking to them and blocked them again. Because every time, that's about 3 times now, they've fake lied to me like they were going to stop and give me a break and let up off me. And they never. Each time they crank it up. This time they cranked it up more by involving my dad and stepmom and trying to embarrass and invoke all the right emotions. I don't want shirt money. I don't want shirts sold. I didn't ever sign off on a contract to be a damn YouTube parody character, and that's what they're trying to turn me into. If I want to sell T-shirts and make money or something, I'll do it once I get to that point. And if somebody wants to do it with me or partner with me, so be it. But do it the right way. You don't go off and just sell your, like, that'd be like me going and making a bunch of T-shirts of a YouTuber that's doing successful and selling them because he's so popular and successful. You don't think that he couldn't sue me for selling those T-shirts? I bet you he could. And that's going to be on the list of questions I have tomorrow for the persons we're going to be talking to. Is how do I keep people from what they're making commercial type products of me made and stuff. Me and my grandpa, we shouldn't have to be dealing with this. We ought to be able to enjoy the holidays. But if I'm dealing with it, then in a way he's dealing with it because we do everything together. There never is many in chat. They're always just wanting to watch and see what's going to happen this time. Ain't nothing going to happen. Filthy Animal has called my grandfather back to back to back to back to back to back to back today. I mean, I've got the ability to know by now, my gut, when someone's who's calling. Usually, I don't always get the who right. I at least know what type of person is calling. And it's sad that we got to take our phone off the hook. I can go live through StreamYard, but it doesn't work as smooth as this. Maybe it will perhaps now that I've got the distro installed. I just haven't tried doing it again yet since that first time. But this Linux thing, it makes everything a lot better and faster to use. Like, this shit just flies through and loads shit up now. I got multiple tabs open even while I'm using this, and it's running very, very smooth. Yeah, if you'll be a mod for me, and I know you're going to be a loyal mod, yeah, it's free to be a mod. But this whole thing about saying that I abuse women, children, my dog, and my grandpa is bullshit. Or, well, why would I make you a mod when you're part of the Workyverse, man? You're part of the Workyverse. And you said you were my friend and everything, and you were never my friend. It's alright. Don't worry about it. You did what you thought you had to do, or should do, or gotta do. It's just whatever. I'm not mad at you. I'm just tired. Oh, looks like Tube actually lets me share a screen tab. Holy shit. Man, get something to watch.
They say I'm a problem, but that they can't solve. They don't want the problem, but that's the truth, y'all.
It's not really playing.
So wait, how did you meet the devil?
You can't
though?
hear
How did you meet the
the
devil?
audio.
He went
Or
to
maybe
San
y'all can
Francisco
hear
and
the
met a horny
audio. I
little.
can't.
It's me, Mr.
Holy
Sorry,
fuck.
me. I couldn't help. I couldn't help.
Oh shit. You met a horny little devil.
Oh shit. All right, let's keep it professional now. Tell us how you met the devil, Death.
Yeah. We want to
You give us
know
that
the
1,000-yard
day,
death stare.
the day met the devil.
You're staring around your room and you can see all the satanic symbols floating around your head right now. Tell us how you met the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Not the one in San Francisco.
Man, dude, I don't know about people not ever doing shit. They just don't stop with their
tell us
bullshit.
about the Lucifer.
They say I'm a problem, but that they can't solve. They don't want the problem,
Yeah, no, but that's such bullshit though, right there. That they're gonna say like that. Like, stop saying that I abuse women, women and children. Like, you have no proof of it, so stop saying it. You know you have no proof of it because it's never happened. It's not one of those things like, oh, he got away with it and there were no cameras around. No, it never happened. They tried to say that I did that shit on here. Trust me, everything I do on here or have going, it's live or whatever, I got about 2 or 3 people in the background fucking screen recording it just so they get it. So trust and believe. If I had done something or said something that heinous or whatever, they'd have it. What's on Fusion's community post? See, I don't like that shit. Like, what's that supposed to mean? Go to Fusion's community post. He is out of line. Like, when is he ever not in line? Yeah, the real Zanime. What about you talking about the Zanime? Okay, well, look, I'm gonna tag Roma Army in this video. If she wants to talk to Fusion, she can talk to Fusion. But you know what you're doing there, Fusion. You know exactly what you're doing there. Fusion's just trying to talk to Roma Army before I can talk to her. Arboy, you're not a spectator. None of y'all are a spectator in this. If Roma does a live with Fusion, that's bullshit. And all I can pray and ask is if anybody's watching this right now, if you please would say and leave comments on there and tell them that that is not fair. If you so feel like you should or want to, I would appreciate it, because I don't know why that. I mean, isn't it funny though that I reach out and a bunch of channels are reaching out and trying to say something to her? Like, I would speak to her privately unless she wanted to do it live. This is not something I want to set up live with her. Fusion wants to set up it live, and he wants to do even more. Not only that, he wants to do it with one of my favorite YouTube figures. You want to take a channel creator I've supported and liked and watched now for a couple years, and now that I'm at a chance where I might be able to interact with her because I'm becoming a YouTuber, you want to try to falsely portray me as somebody else. Herbal, get out of here. That's what I mean. They've had a phone call behind the scenes. That's what I'm saying. Well, I know if that happens, then according to what you said, Herbal, then he's paid her or whatever, or she'll take some money and she'll work with him. I mean, thanks for making me feel like that Roma will do that, Herbal. I really appreciate that. And you wonder why you get blocked. I can't take it anymore. There's a whole lot more I'd like to say, but I'm not going to waste the time trying to say it. It should be obvious to those with eyes that see. It's all right. You know why I blocked you. You say that bullshit to try to make me feel bad and everything. That's fine. You know what? I'm going to use my, I'm going to actually use my feature that's worth something. A group of YouTubers that form a troll community that go after others maliciously to a point like I have experienced the last few months are trying to more and more ruin my reputation and assassinate my character online so that I never have an online platform for myself or give up entirely. I have only been newly doing this now since about April. And I'm not going to say I haven't made mistakes or got into arguments with people wrongfully and said the stupid thing. I have, but I have never abused anyone. I have never abused any women or children. I'm not even a felon on my record. And these people want you to talk to them first so bad because they'll probably pay you money and everything else to do a live event to talk about how much of a piece of shit I am when there's so much content and so much recordings and evidence I have of them calling me faggot, of them calling me other disparaging things, talking about my dead relatives, calling and fooling my living relatives and prank calling them and airing the phone calls live. They have give one guy my address that showed up to my house and was going to try to beat me up if I came to the door. They have sent the police to my house. And they're going to have an excuse and reason for each and all this. And their excuse and reason is really BS because it's based in the fact of their already made threat towards me. This is a group of male channels. They're all male channels, and they like to call themselves the Workyverse. And they have doxed my name now by making a website after my legal name. They dox it that way, and they dox an old YouTube account that they found. Like, they have done so much research on me in the last few months. It is crazy. Please give me the chance to tell you my story too. If you want to tell both sides of the story or no sides of the story, that's of course up to you. I've just always been somebody that's been a fan of your work, and they've seen that you've shared my stuff recently. And then I seen that video of the guy with the glasses tag you and say something, and you said, "Oh my God, thank you for telling me he should be in jail." Like, number one, that guy is lying to you. Number two, that guy has called me more than 30 times. I think that guy is even responsible for mailing me this cow costume in the mail. They want me to keep reacting to the stuff they do to me and the bullying stuff they do, so it keeps making them content, and I'm basically their cash cow. In other words, they call me a low cow and everything else. I mean, they are not nice people. I'm sure they treat one another very nice, and I'm sure they act nice as a group to each other and to their own. But to me, they don't like me. All I ever tried to be was to join people and make friends while being on YouTube as a YouTuber. I never tried to make any enemies with any of these people. And that's the damn truth. And if you care to know, please reach out to me. Thank you. Ian. Yeah, I'm writing basically a letter. In a place not easily found, but that should get to someone. Roma's not been here. I know she was here in the chat before. Yeah, I was just making sure to edit the chat because I tagged Roma and I basically gave her my message, you know. She can always speak to Fusion and them still if she wants to, but if she wants to get the truth, then I need to be able to talk to her privately myself, or at least be on a private stream. It can't be a public stream. Because the Workyverse people would attack it. I think I said I went to church. I don't know what Jaw's trying to do, but Roma Army, I'm speaking to you. Like, that guy that you agreed with that tagged you in that video, he literally called the stuff of yours that I've been sharing on my community post incel garbage. MC Llama Hawk then did. But he got you to agree with him in a video the other day. I mean, I get it. The dude he's good at what he does. I'll give him that. But he's malicious towards me. He does not like me. He's never liked me. Even the one thing that I have, you know, and the bone of contention that he's, according to him, I even had to apologize about over 2 months ago. It's on my community tab as well. He don't care. And it's not anything that I did, you know, it's just so minuscule. He just overplays and uses that as his originality of why he's doing this. But if you look at his page, Roma, you'll see that besides here recently, he's been switching it up by going after some others. But before, if you look at the earlier parts, his whole page is devoted to nothing but me. And he tags my legal name in the vids and my channel name in the vids, which is a form of doxing. because their buddies, it's this channel named Ghost, found my 14-year-old YouTube account, which I have no access to. And it's got a few younger videos of me and stuff, and they've posted and uploaded those, and they've made fun and made content out of those even. They've done all this stuff, and now even recently called my stepmom and my father and tricked them into talking to them and airing the phone calls live, recorded, without even letting my dad or stepmom know. They call my grandfather's cell phone all the time whenever I go live or I make a post or something, even if it's not about them. And 90% of the time, it's not about them when it starts. And then they get me on to them, talking about them yet again. So I don't know what else to say to you, Roma, other than I hope you see this video. I hope you talk to me. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. We're at 36 minutes. I am tired and worn out today. They literally put me through a nervous breakdown today, this morning. And you know, I'm not an incel. Am I in an active relationship right now? No. Have I been in one? Yes. So, and tell me, if I'm going to school for the healthcare field, if I was an abuser, wouldn't I have stuff on my record and I couldn't even work in healthcare? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would. Yeah. So y'all can take y'all's lies and shove them up your ass. You male content creator workyverse guys. And Roma Army, if you would, please reach out to me and talk to me first. Otherwise, they'll just taint my image and they'll get the first dose in, whatever. Even if you still give me attention afterwards, they want to get it first because they know that that'll psychologically mess with me, because they know how much stuff of yours I've shared and supported. Like, these people watch me so much like a hawk. It's creepy that I'm getting to the point to where it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I'm literally getting used to the fact that I've got people literally staked out on a fucking shift to watch for me on YouTube. That's fucking freaky. All right, y'all. That's all I got to say. May go live another way, but this video is meant for what it is. Square workout.